punchlines and get familiar with it. Rapper out of Jersey that's definitely gonna like hold his own weight. You know, I'm from Jersey. I got respect for a lot of MCs that come from all over, like New York rappers, of course. You know, LA rappers, the whole thing. But the story that we tell, it comes out of Jersey. You know, like my influences growing up was like the Naughty by Natures, the Redmans, the Lauryn Hills, the Outsiders, you know, the Artifacts, Lords of the Underground, the Joe Buttons, the Apaches, you know, Jersey City. Like we run all over the place. But there's a lot of hungry MCs out here in Jersey. So I chose to say, even though I've been in all these different places and got respect for all these different rappers that I just named, um, I'm doing it my own way. Like coming out of Piscataway, New Jersey, you know, everybody knows me. You can just come around out here and ask my name. It's like it's not even like it's not like it's even oh wow, like you know this dude, so he's just like saying it because he's rapping. Now I've been doing this for a long time. Like if you can't see the bags under my eyes like that, I'm losing a lot of sleep because out here in Jersey they got us worried. They laying off police officers. We got kids busting guns. We got a lot of gang activity going on out here. These kids got to know there's a better way of life. And unfortunately, they didn't get to know like people heard of them, but they didn't get to know the Naughty by Nature, the Redmans, and what they stood for, and let these kids know there's a way out. You know, Queen Latifah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people seeing her because she took it from the hood and went Hollywood with it. But a lot of people just don't know where we come from. And I'm gonna dead all that. You know, I got a new mixtape called Mixed Feelings. So it's like, for me, I had enough. I had enough of people coming through Jersey and just like, yo, we just gonna overlook these dudes. Like, we know that there's a lot of people out here that start trouble, but there's a lot of good that comes out of New Jersey, and we want to let the kids of the future know. You know, I got a son, and he's growing up in North New Jersey. So where violence takes place and the kid dies, like people die, like dying out here, through ignorant, senseless violence. So I pretty much want to stop that. Like I said, my mixtape don't have no industry beats. I got a lot of respect for the industry, but I went to like my homie Napalm, which is also one of my little comrades out of New Jersey, and we took our I took his beats, made it original. I took all his original beats and I did it all myself. My music is mixed, mastered. I did it at a real studio for some other kids that live out here in Jersey. You know, shout out to the dudes up at Exit 9 New Brunswick niggas. That's like another like place that I've been in my lifetime. You know, Plainfield dudes, Rawway, Elizabeth. There's so many starving artists out here. Like you can go anywhere and find somebody. Like even people that's already grinding. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just so many people out here. And now it's just like I just took all the money. Like I own everything. Like can't nobody tell me what I can and cannot do as far as how I want to print out my music, uh, when I can distribute, all the stuff that come with the game. Like I just said, you know what? Instead of me hitting strip clubs, like wasting money on chicks, I'm just going to invest it in myself. You know, you can catch me on MySpace. My whole mixtape is on MySpace. So you can catch me on MySpace and then you can hear L-Wyse for yourself. Like for me, I think I'm a storyteller. Not too many punchlines, but I'm going to introduce you to Jersey. Like we cool with to teach you how to Dougies. But out here in Jersey, it's a whole nother ball game. It's a whole nother ball game. And people got to get familiar because they come out here and think it's like, Jersey, Jersey. You know, you watching too much of that Jersey Shore. You thinking like that's how Jersey living. Nah, you come into the wrong hood and you mess with the wrong set of people, you can definitely find out you should have busted U-turn a lot faster than you thought. So I'm not gonna beat you in the head, and like I said, there's a hood everywhere you go. But when it comes to Jersey rappers, you need to discover. Like I'm on Twitter, my MySpace is like L-Wyse, right here is L-Wyse, backslash on MySpace. You'll find it. People know how to get on MySpace and do their homework. I got Facebook, so I stay networking. You see, I'm on this, like networking, because that's a hungry and serious sign. Like out here, it gotta be like 2 in the morning. I rarely get no sleep because they don't want to hire cats out here, and I don't want to have to go back to the streets and wonder if somebody's gonna, start doing senseless and crazy stuff and then wind up in jail. Like we have kids we want to feed. I got one son, but I got a bunch of nieces and nephews that need taking care of. You know, so I'm gonna grind, and you're gonna see my face. And everybody out in New York that done the showcases know that I've been doing this for a long time. Ain't nothing new. Um, I got a chance to meet a lot of people in the industry. Like I was that dude that did go to the tunnel in New York when it was bumping. You know what I'm saying? Got a chance to meet Big L, rest in peace. Chi Ali before he got caught up and got locked up. Even if it was a simple handshake, it was just like, yo, I admire what you do just doing that here. You know, even got a chance to meet Biggie, and that's big. Like you would think that he would Iggy, but the dude showed you mad love, so it's like, wow, I just like hug Big. Like he's my favorite MC, and I got to meet Big Pun. It was a night that he performed out in the tunnel. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Exhibit was on the stage, Corrupt, Foxy Brown, and I got to meet Big Pun. Like he spit that verse that he got like whenever he says like when he says it live, I was like, yo, he's bigger than the record. And the dude, like, not to disrespect the homie, but a dude of his size, you would think that was like a punch in, but when you see the live, you go back to church, like, yo, Big Pun really can spit that verse. So that was another thing. Oh yeah, and I also got a song on my mixtape called "Welcome to the Scataway." I don't know Fat Joe, but back in the day, he had this song called, you know, I'm back from the journey, so check it. Get wreck it. No disrespect to Fat Joe, but it's not on top of my head right now. But in his verse, he said, I can kick it this way, I can kick it that way. I kick a funky rhyme from New York to Piscataway. And when he said Piscataway, we was like, whoa, yo, did you hear that new Fat Joe song? You got a flow, Joe. That's it. My fault. Because you got a flow, Joe. I should have known better, but you got so many more hits. But when he said Piscataway, we was like, what you know about Piscataway? Like, wow, yo, Fat Joe just made this up. Like, he probably never been out here. But then we bumped on, like, my man, he bumped into him, like, in the expo out here and asked him, like, how you know about Piscataway? And I must, I don't want to be, I ain't one of them dudes that, like, over exaggerate a story. So I guess he must have been. I guess one of his family members lived there. And so I took it and put it in my rhyme. So it's like, that's like, my whole thing is like, I can kick it this way, I can kick it that way. I kick a funky rhyme from New York to the Piscataway. And I keep saying it over and over the hook. So that's like, if you like get me on MySpace and hear my mixtape, you would say, oh, he did it. So that was big shout out to Fat Joe for like recognizing a suburb town for me. I've been living out here all my life. So, and also like grew up in the hood too, so I was getting the best of both worlds. Like knew how to be a family man, take care of things. So that's kind of a good thing. Um, like I said, I'm almost 10 minutes in that. I'm not trying to really beat people in the head. Um, but like I said, you catch me on MySpace. The name of my mixtape is called Mixed Feelings. So hopefully you check for that and see what I'm doing. And you know, shake a bird, you know what I mean? I give you like a little taste of like what I stand for. So it's like, guess who's back? It ain't the man in the mirror. I see a lot of phony, so my vision's getting clearer. You hear the way I bring the truth when I rip shit, so why don't you sit back and drink on this mystic? Cause when I flip shit, consider it turned over. And motherfuckers barely catch me in the streets walking sober. So when it's over, I'll be somewhere in between. You know that cool cat that be riding with a gangster wing. And when I make a scene, it won't be a love movie. Getting pussy don't move me. I'm used to having hella groupies. Before you confuse me, don't compare me to them. The last time I checked, I wasn't checking for no man. Ask me again how a nigga rips mics. Please, life's a bitch and I've been struggling all my life. So when the time is right, matter of fact, it's here now. So pop the rose, you can keep your low and brow. Cheers. And they got a hook like ill beats, like for me to do original beats, you gotta respect it. A lot of people just like take it like, yo, I'm gonna jump on the new artists, the Nicki Minaj's and then the little Cardi, the little Wayne's, and be like, yo, Cardi, the little Wayne's, and then they just thinking like, yo, this is gonna get me on. So I said, you know what? I'm probably not the only one. I took the only beats and I went in from there. So, like I said, I hope you enjoy like my thing, but you're gonna see many of them. L-Wyse. It stands for Larry, Will, Yearly, Stay, Eat. So that's like pretty much self-explanatory. I don't care if like people like, yo, what nobody know about girlfriend, I'm too hot. Let me tell you something, man. When you deal with me, you're gonna get the real, all day. So, like I said, if you never heard about Piscataway, New Jersey, you can welcome to it now because I'll be the first rapper that come out of Piscataway, New Jersey, with or without people's help. The only thing about us is like we got bad people that's already on the NFL football team out here. We call it Sportstown, USA. We got my man Kyle Wilson, number 20, played for the New York Jets. We got number 76, Anthony Davis, that played for the San Francisco 49ers starter. Rookie. Malcolm Jenkins, that played for the New Orleans Saints. Came home with a ring his first year. So we do it big out here in Jersey, and we all go in the same circle of people. So we already got the football all smashed as far as producing stars. I was just another one that took a different outlet. I played football too, but I said, you know what? You asked me to come back and do the mic thing. A lot of people was like, yo, he was hot. You never know until people like give you a little prop. So there you have it. Look out for L-Wyse. I'll be coming soon.